Hey guys, welcome back. I've screwed up, like, really bad, like, really bad. I wanted to make hard drive space for the next game I was gonna play, so I went ahead and deleted all the raw video and raw audio that I had for this game before I finished editing the last part. I thought I did for some reason, but I didn't, and I was just fucking shocked when I found out that I had fucked up. So thank God this game has a feature that lets you go back and replay the chapter, which I've done. I should be at the exact point that the next part would have started at, so we can just carry on. Unfortunately, I already know what happens, so you won't get that reaction from me, but I can't do anything about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this up. I'm gonna try my best to never let this happen again. I am so sorry, but here we go. Let's go.
I've got a good idea about the identity of that thing back there. But in that case, what's the marshal playing at?
Just over 2 years ago, there was a detective who quit over a real blood murder. Sounds like he was forced out under suspicion of possibly killing his wife.
Uh-oh.
The report also says he was critically injured, including some memory loss. What do you think this former detective is doing now?
What's your point?
Please, answer me.
I didn't kill her.
I knew it was you. You're the detective from that case. And that's why you've muscled in on this one.
Yep.
What are you after? Don't tell me. Revenge?
Listen.
Back off. I can't let you become any more involved in this.
Olivia, wait.
Hands up! Don't move. Place your hands behind your head and lie down on the ground. Lie down on the ground, now!
Uh-oh.
Olivia, get your head down! Ow! Damn it! Olivia?
I'm okay.
There's Zapatero.
Eagle calling Delta. Agent Cheney, please respond. Philip!
I guess she's a much better agent than I gave her credit for.
Oh no.
Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
And it's fucking terrible. All that work to make sure she's not gonna be distracted, and she doesn't even help us anyway. Alright. I'm very happy that the gun is still gonna be in this area. I really like these action sequences. They're pretty fun. Oh. Oh shit. Up. This is the most ridiculous one though. I mean, come on.
Hurry.
Oh, B. B.
Hurry.
A.
Run.
B. Y. Oh.
Marshal, please, don't do anything stupid.
Oh shit, there was more to do than I remember. Okay. Alright then. What's up, Roland? Ah, he's still creepy. Hey, guy.
Why such a scary face? Young?
Let me through here.
You really look quite dreadful. It reminds me of... Yes. When you were undercover agent David Young.
Listen to that.
That's in the past.
How typical. Mr. Young. You weren't burned. However, sometimes those who play with fire
Look, he's gonna crawl back into the vent.
get scorched. You should take note of that.
Fuck, man, it's still creepy a second time. Oh my god. Second time I saw him do that, it's still fucking creepy as shit. I said during the actual Raw, the first take, that this guy reminds me right now. Oh god, I forgot about that. Oh. He's reminding me of this episode of The X-Files where Agent Scully was in her house and this weird fucking creepy dude was like crawling through her chimney and crawling through her vents or something. I watched that episode when I was a kid and I was like sort of traumatized. Gross. Gross. Right. So we're about to uncover a lot of information from Roland. One of those pieces of information is that he is very, very close to David and Peggy, their family. He knows something. And I came to a possible conclusion that he might be Peggy's second father. Like she said when she was a kid that she's got two dads. Maybe this is a second adoptive father? Or maybe a family doctor?
If time changes, so does place.
I totally agree with that, yeah.
What the hell are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious?
Not really.
Mr. Young. I'm watching over you.
Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. Alright, let's find out who he is.
Just who are you?
I am myself. Nothing more than that. I thought at least that much was obvious.
It's a convoluted answer and he's dodging the actual question at hand. This guy knows of David's past. He knows of Peggy's past. He even knows that David was an undercover police officer. So he must be super close. Either he found out somehow by some other beings, or he's very close to this family, because when you're an undercover narc, you don't really tell anybody that you're doing that kind of work, you know? Could get you killed.
It's futile, Mr. Young. I highly doubt that she can see me. I can be seen by Mr. Young, but not by Miss Jones. I think you understand what that means.
I do. So, didn't really notice it during the playthrough until he just revealed it right now, but this guy's just around, but nobody seems to notice him. Like when he peeks out of corners, like the first corner he peeked out of, Philip Cheney never really noticed him or anything like that. So that means that only like he said, only David sees Roland, which means he's an anomaly. He's kind of like transcending time-space, because David is jumping through time right now, and space. So is Roland. So that Roland can watch over David. Either Roland can do the same thing, or Roland's just some whacked out figment of David's imagination. But that's only if this game makes sense. Like, this game right now doesn't really make sense, so I can't really even begin to tell you what the fuck is going on.
Did the courier and the marshal come through here?
The answer is yes, Mr. Young. But if you are caught up only in what you can see in front of you, you'll fail to catch what is truly important.
Good message for someone like David, I think.
Why don't you just cut the crap and tell me everything?
If I did, would you believe me, Mr. Young? Those certainly don't sound like the words of a master detective.
Okay, so I guess he is really good. Either that or Roland's patronizing David. But as I honestly, as a player of this game, I would believe Roland if he tells me something, because I don't know. He's taking advantage of David's memory loss and he's guiding us somewhere. I don't know what his motives are yet though. I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy.
4 people came through here, but if you looked at it from another way, you would see 3.
Mr. Young, what excellent deductive reasoning. It seems you really are seeing that which is truly important.
Alright, that line that David said just now confused me at first too. It took me like a couple of seconds to realize what he meant, and I'm still not 100% sure, but I think what he meant by that is just position. The line was 4 people came through here, but if you look the other way, you'd see 3, right? Now, you see behind David, there's a door, right? That's further on down this path. And then keep in mind the path that we came through. Now, if you were sitting right there, you'd see 4 people come through the first doorway. If you are sitting behind David beyond that door behind him, you have only seen 3 because David has yet to come through that door. So it's all about your position and where you are physically that determines your perceptions. I think it might also be a commentary on how David might be a 4th D. There are 3 Ds on the plane: Derek, Duncan, and Deborah, right? And a 4th would be David. I don't think David's the 4th that the title of this episode is about, because the title of this episode is the 4th D. There's somebody else. But it's just a commentary on how, since we really don't know that much about David and what happened, we're slowly uncovering the story. We're working backwards. David is a potential cause for Peggy's death. Now let's do the memory game.
Clovers?
Yes. Clovers are integral to your memories of her.
How do you know that?
Mr. Young, I think you already know the answer to that. Now, reach out your hand. Remember their connection to her. Don't let your memory slip through your fingers. Just as I expected, Mr. Young. That's the gallant figure I wished to see you cut. I'm not sure you'd call it a reward, but I've placed a memory left by her in your house. That memory belongs to you, Mr. Young.
God, that laugh. I was thinking that I could just speed up his speech to make it like really nice and easy and not frustrating to watch. But I kind of want you all to feel my pain. Just a little bit. How does it?
One of the memories is in my house. Just who is this man?
Extra cases Clover touch. Woohoo! Oh my god, oh my god. The game does get a little bit more intense and entertaining the further along in points you are. Oh.
Mr. You.
Okay, that was fun. Well, so getting that 200 high score, he makes a letter, one of Peggy's letters, inside our house. So I already picked it up, so I don't need to dive back there, which is gonna be convenient. He creates letter number 10. I'll read that for you right now. This one is sitting on the counter inside the broken bathroom, by the way. Little Peggy's letter number 10, January 7th, 2010. David, I went back to our alma mater today to meet with a former coach. Do you remember that rumor? About the field of clover that grew beneath the big shady tree by the practice field? Well, it's not a rumor anymore. Someone really did plant some clover there, and it spread all over the hill, dotting it with little white flowers. I couldn't quite believe what I was seeing. When the coach came out to greet me, she saw me standing in the clover and laughed. She told me that because of the rumor, students often come out here to propose their romantic feelings under that big maple tree. So waiting under the maple implies you're waiting for someone to come and sweep you off your feet. I thought that was pretty romantic. Maybe we should return here someday, and we can recreate that sunny afternoon. At the time you talked about miracles, and you sounded like you were insane, waving your arms and trying to explain. I believe in miracles. I'm the luckiest lady alive. I wonder if the rumor will still exist when our daughter attends school. Love, Little Peggy Oldman, January 7th, 2010. That's so fucking sad. That's so sad. Man. Yeah. You know, it's really ironic for somebody as lucky as Peggy. You know, she finds clovers, 4-leaf clovers, really easily. For someone like her to have like a crippling disease, that's really fucking ironic. Right.
He's fatally wounded. Marshall, you were planning this from the beginning, weren't you? Now I have all of the puzzle pieces.
Yeah, I really didn't understand the conclusion when this is going through.
A man is far more than just his looks.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I've understood that.
Revenge?
That's it. That's what happened.
Spit it out. The name of your boss. Now!
That's some serious shit, man.
Derek Buchanan!
Let's go. I originally I said this, but I wasn't 100%. I don't think Give It Up Baldy was it either. Let's go with this one. Ooh.
Marshall, I'm sorry for making fun of your family. Now I understand everything. The reason you're so focused on real blood cases. And the reason your wife is so much younger than you in that picture. And even the identity of my attacker. You aren't the D I'm chasing. You've been following real blood cases in order to avenge your family. Your family was killed by a real blood user, perhaps.
Fucking knew it.
So you swore to wipe out everyone involved with real blood. Well, Marshall, have I got it right?
What the hell do you know?
More than you'd think. I lost my beloved wife, too. Marshall, listen. Just give up on the revenge. None of this will bring back your family. I, on the other hand, can change the past. Your family might not even have to die. So please, give me that evidence.
That's crazy talk, dude.
Don't fuck with me. Don't you fuck with me! Change the past? Who's gonna believe that bullshit?
Yeah. Seriously, who
Do you
would?
have any idea how much I've suffered over these last 10 years? You're just some punk! You have no right to say anything about my family! I'm not giving him up, or the evidence. If you want it so bad, you'll have to take it by force!
Marshal, enough!
Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. Still gross the second time. Oh, fuck, man. You can feel it through you, yeah.
AG Flight 117 to Boston. And a different flight to Washington, D.C. The other D who was on board both of these flights. You're the one I should have been after. Codename Delta.
Bam. What'd I say, guys? I called it. I fucking called it. Oh, half of his shades are broken. Superpowered killer Delta, the 4th D.
Mr. David Young.
Ew.
A shame you didn't work it out sooner. Now, how may I help you? Die!
Yep. I was freaking out about it. I still cannot believe they chose the end right here. This is like a cliffhanger amongst cliffhangers, man. Pretty good way to get my money. Yeah. I called it. I knew that big guy that we saw in the shadows is gonna be Philip. But I also called it how the last D is gonna be some convoluted thing, like codename Delta. That's a D, obviously, but there was no way to know that he was codenamed Delta until the end of this chapter. I don't think he's the D that David's chasing, though. I don't think he's Big Mastermind D. It's probably a misdirection. It just so happens that Philip Cheney's codename Delta is a D. Yeah, there's probably a bigger baddie. I can't imagine, like, the mastermind behind Real Blood would be, like, pumping it into himself and transforming into that thing. But yeah, this game is really weird, it's really quirky, but I really like it. Like, I can see why some people can be kind of turned off to it, because the story is just kind of convoluted. The way they're doing it is they've created a plot line, right? And they have to reveal it backwards, which is kind of annoying sometimes, because you're gonna be throwing a bunch of curveballs to, like, you know, kind of throw you off the trail, so that the mystery remains interesting. Otherwise, you can just, like, piece it together yourself and then figure it out way too early. And figuring out way too early probably just removes the fun out of it. Yeah. This is a point-and-click adventure, basically, but I think the storyline is good enough to carry on with it. I'm gonna play it the next season and see what happens. I'm very curious.
Dr. Oldman.
That thing we discussed. I've arranged it, just like you wanted.
Alright, check out his eyes. They're the same eyes that David has.
Now will you be able to meet my expectations?
Fucking Teddy, you better not betray me, man. Don't you fucking dare betray me. Teddy. Let's talk for a second about Oldman's eyes. Obviously, the doctor and Dr. Oldman could be a D. And I wouldn't put that out of, like, the realm of possibility because Phillips D was his code name, so hey. I think it's within the same ballpark. He's got the same eyes as David has, which shouldn't be possible. Right? Dr. Oldman is Peggy's adoptive father, so maybe he's actually David's dad. Maybe, but I think what's more likely is that being able to jump back through time, dive through time because of the mementos might have given David his peculiar eye color. So it could be that Dr. Oldman can have the same power. I don't know. His voice is definitely really suspicious. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys liked that. I had a lot of fun playing this. It was weird at first, and then I started really liking it, and by the end I really enjoyed it. I can see what kind of story they're trying to build. It's going to be, depending on how many seasons it is, it's probably going to keep on throwing these curveballs to get people to think about it. But I just like it. It's a quirky game. Fun characters. Weird characters. And a lot of exploration, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking through to the end. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Take it easy. Bye.